Welcome back. We are idling right here at the intersection of Roscoe Road and Illinois Route 2. We are technically just north of Rockford now, entering that beautiful green buffer zone between the city and the Wisconsin border. The GPS says this is a quick drive, maybe 8 or 10 minutes, but I want us to take our time mentally because we are driving through one of the most historically dense corridors in northern Illinois. Let's head north on Aisle 2. As we merge onto this 2-lane highway, I want you to look to your left. You see that dense line of timber. Behind that is the Rock River. We have been talking about this river a lot, but up here, its personality changes completely. Down in Rockford, it's an industrial workhorse. It's dammed up, it's urban. Up here, it's wild. It's wide, slow-moving, and quiet. This stretch of road is often called one of the most scenic drives in the state, especially in autumn. The trees here, ancient oaks, maples, cottonwoods, create a canopy that turns into a tunnel of fire red and gold in October. And in the winter, this is the prime spot for bald eagles. They migrate down from the frozen lakes of Wisconsin and Canada to fish in the open water here. Seeing a massive eagle sitting in a bare tree branch over the road is a common Tuesday morning sight up here. We are driving through land that, for centuries, was the home of the Ho-Chunk and Potawatomi nations. This river was their highway. Long before Route 2 was paved, canoes were hauling furs and goods up and down that water. I want to tell you about a man named Stephen Mack while we cruise. He was the first non-Native American settler in this entire Rock River Valley, arriving way back in the 1820s. He was a fur trader, a rugged, adventurous guy from New England. He fell in love with a Potawatomi woman named Hononegah. That name is everywhere up here, the high school, the streets, but she was a real person. She was the daughter of a chief. Mac and Hononegah lived right across the river from where we are driving, in a settlement called Mactown. It wasn't just a cabin. It was a trading post, a bridge between two civilizations. They managed to navigate the Black Hawk War, which was a terrifying and violent time in this region, by staying neutral and protecting settlers. Mactown is still there, by the way. It's a living history center now. It's wild to think that just on the other side of those trees 200 years ago was the center of commerce for the whole region. As we continue north, you'll notice the houses are different here. They are set back, hidden in the woods. This area has always been a bit of an escape for people in the city. Feels like the country, but you are 10 minutes from a target. We are coming up on an area that holds a lot of ghosts. If you talk to anyone in Rockton or Roscoe who is over the age of 50, and you mention the wagon wheel, watch their face light up. Right along this stretch used to be the Wagon Wheel Resort. It's gone now, burned down and demolished, but in the mid-20th century, this place was legendary. It was built by a local eccentric named Walt Williamson. It started as a simple burger stand and gas station, but Walt kept adding to it. He scavenged materials from old mansions and churches to build this sprawling rustic chic complex. Had everything. A hotel, 5 restaurants, a bowling alley, a swimming pool, a curling rink, a theater, and even its own private airstrip. It was the place to be seen. Bob Hope stayed here. Ronald Reagan visited. It was this bizarre mix of Northwood's cabin and Hollywood glamour. On a Saturday night in 1960, this road we are driving on would be lined with Cadillacs and Lincolns heading to the Wagon Wheel for dinner and a show. The fire that destroyed it was a tragedy for the community, but the legend of that place hangs heavy over this highway. We are approaching the town of Rockton now. We are going to make a right turn onto Rockton Road. As we turn and head east, the vibe shifts again. Rockton, the town we are skirting, is often called the New England of the West. When the settlers came here, like Stephen Mack's family, they brought that East Coast Greek Revival architecture with them. If you drove into the village center, you'd see limestone buildings and white steepled churches that look like they belong in Vermont, not Illinois. But on this road we are seeing the modern growth. We are crossing the river again. Look at the width of it here. It's peaceful. We are driving toward the highway now, moving from the history of the river to the speed of the modern world. And speaking of speed, we have to talk about Hononegah High School. We are in the district now. This school has a very specific claim to fame. Danica Patrick, The IndyCar driver, the NASCAR star, the woman who broke barriers in racing. She grew up right here. She walked the halls of Hononegah High. She was a cheerleader here before she dropped out to move to England and race Formula Fords. It's crazy to think that one of the most famous drivers in the world learned the rules of the road on these exact streets. And she's not the only one. Nicole Briscoe, the ESPN anchor who covers auto racing, also went to Hononegah. There is something about this specific pocket of Illinois that produces people who love cars and speed. As we push east on Rockton Road, you are seeing the transition of the landscape. 30 years ago, this was all corn and soy. It was farmland separating the villages. Now, it's becoming a major residential and logistics hub. You see the subdivisions popping up. This is where people move when they want good schools and a little more grass than they can get in the city. It's a bedroom community, but it has its own identity. It's part of the state line area. We are so close to Wisconsin right now that people here probably have a cheese head in the closet next to their Bears jersey. It's a blended culture. We are coming up on the intersection with Metric Road. We are going to take a left here. Now, as we turn onto Metric, it looks industrial. You see large metal buildings, wide driveways for semi-trucks, perfectly manicured grass berms. It looks like a standard business park. You might think we are going to a warehouse or a distribution center. And you are partially right. But we are heading to a building that houses something completely unexpected. I haven't told you what it is yet because honestly, if I told you earlier, you wouldn't believe it fits in a place like this. We are surrounded by logistics companies, maybe a machine shop or two. It's quiet. It's unassuming. But the destination we are pulling up to is the passion project of a man named Wayne Lensing. He's a legend in the short track racing world. Another connection to that speed culture I mentioned. But his real passion was collecting history. We are going to make a quick right to stay on Metric Road. The destination is coming up on the left.